Although we can see a cosmic boundary, many scientists believe there might be much more out there in the darkness, billions of light years away. While the search for new stars and planets is on, NASA has found something odd and enigmatic out there. So, what exactly has NASA discovered? Stay tuned to find out. In today's video, we will discuss what mysterious structure was found near the edge of the universe.
Welcome to Future. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video to get updated on everything about future technology.
Space is growing at neck-breaking speeds, and there are countless gigantic space objects that are invisible to us. We know there are at least 100 to 200 billion galaxies out there that we can see right now.
But there's a high probability that there are 2 trillion galaxies or more in our viewable sphere, which we can't see.
But looks like NASA just came across the strangest thing ever. Before we dive in, let's understand first a little about how expansive and old the universe really is. Light that has reached the Earth, and which can be seen, is defined as observable space.
This is determined by the speed at which light travels, and scientists have calculated the age of the universe by measuring light from the oldest and furthest stars.
Since the fiercely contested Big Bang theory, cosmologists believe that the oldest photons we can detect have traveled a distance of at least 45 to 47 billion light years.
This suggests that the size of our visible universe is around 93 billion light years.
To give you a sense of how vast this is, 1 light year is 9.46 trillion kilometers or 5.88 trillion miles,
which is the unit of astronomical distance that light travels in a year. With that in mind, how can the universe be 93 billion light years vast when it is only 13.7 billion years old?
It simply implies that the universe is significantly older than 14 billion years. Anything further distant than the light we see from the Big Bang or the beginning of the universe hasn't had enough time to reach us. As a result, we're unable to see what's out there. It's completely dark. Is this, however, to say that the edge that we can see is all there is? The fact is that there might be a lot more. The universe has been expanding at an accelerating pace since the Big Bang.
And the universe is growing, and all galaxies are moving away from the Milky Way, according to Edwin Hubble. These galaxies are not only traveling away from us, but they are doing so very quickly.
Hubble discovered that galaxies withdrew 500 kilometers, or 310 miles, each second for every extra megaparsec of distance. A megaparsec is 3.26 million light years.
This is when the Hubble constant was coined,
and the region of our visible universe became known as the Hubble Volume. Keep in mind that the term observable in this context does not relate to our present technology's capacity to detect light or other information from an object, or even whether anything can be detected at all. The physical limit of the speed of light, its maximum speed, is referred to as observable in this situation, which is 300,000 kilometers per second. Certain stars and other celestial objects are so far away from Earth that their light may take dozens to even millions of years to reach us. If there's anything outside the visible universe that we can't see right now, it's because these structures are so far away that their light hasn't reached us yet. The cosmic horizon is a measurement of how far we can recover information. Is there, however, anything beyond what we can see? It's pretty difficult to respond to this question. However, to gain a sense of whether there is anything out there, we must examine the curvature of the visible universe. The problem is that astronomers aren't sure if the universe is endlessly large or just enormous. Astronomers measure the universe by looking at its geometric curve on vast scales, which gives us information about its overall shape. And the universe can be endless if it is geometrically flat. According to current observations and measurements, the curvature of the universe is nearly completely flat, like a sheet of paper. However, if it is curved, like the Earth's surface, or resembles a bubble, it has a limited volume. Here's one of the most mind-boggling things to consider. If the universe is infinite, if this were to be accurate, you would not only discover stars, planets, and galaxies, but you would ultimately find everything. Consider that for a moment. You'd be able to locate anything. If you looked far enough, you discover a solar system that was almost similar to ours in every aspect, including the planet Earth. Some cosmologists believe that if you go far enough, you will ultimately come across another Hubble volume similar to ours, with a version of yourself repeating your every move. Incredible, right?
While it may seem beyond our comprehension, astronomers found something bizarre and surprising in 2008.
Although we can see a cosmic boundary, many scientists believe there might be much more out there in the darkness, billions of light years away. While the search for new stars and planets is on, NASA has found something odd and enigmatic out there.
The dark flow.
They discovered that galactic clusters traveled in the same direction at over 3,218,688 kilometers per hour, which is 2 million miles per hour. Dark flow is the phenomenon's name.
This migration of galaxies defies all expectations concerning mass distribution across the universe after the Big Bang. So, what is the strange gravitational attraction that all these galaxies are experiencing? One probable reason is that significant structures outside the Hubble volume exert a massive gravitational pull.
To put it another way, big objects have a strong gravitational pull on everything around them.
This implies that the structure of the vast universe beyond our sight is not uniform. Nobody is sure what these structures are.
When it comes to enormous findings, there is one in our universe that should not even exist.
So what is this structure that should not even exist?
Hercules Corona Borealis Great Wall. We're talking about the largest structure in the visible universe. It's known as the Hercules Corona Borealis Great Wall.
This wall spans a distance of 10 billion light-years.
It's so huge that it accounts for 11% of the visible universe. To put this in perspective, if you traveled at the speed of light, it would take you 10 billion years to get from one end of the universe to the other. Why do we say that it shouldn't exist? The issue is that astronomers do not understand how this Great Wall developed just a few billion years after the Big Bang and became so prominent in such a short period.
This indicates that massive structures like this might exist throughout the universe, tugging on everything, even space.
And it has the potential to even tear the fabric of space-time apart on one fateful day. Some scientists think that the universe's post-Big Bang expansion generated bubbles in its structure.
Each of these areas is a region that stopped extending along with the rest of space and developed its world with its own set of physical laws.
Not only is space endless in this situation, but so is each bubble. This means an unlimited number of infinities may be stored within a single infinity.
Will we ever be able to look beyond the visible boundary of the universe?
Maybe not. The distance between us and the Hubble volume is growing too swiftly, and light from any object outside of it can never reach us. We may never know what a galaxy looked like 10 billion years after the Big Bang. This has nothing to do with our restricted technology but the physical restrictions of light speed.
This indicates that any light produced by objects 19 billion parsecs away will never reach Earth.
As time passes, more and more points in space will have enough time for their light to reach us, implying that the observable universe will continue to grow in size, as will the universe's age. However, you could believe that if humanity survives long enough, the whole universe will become visible to us. However, since the universe is constantly growing, the distance between us and everything else becomes more significant by the second. The James Webb Space Telescope is a remarkable invention, which will help us rediscover the universe. It will be able to gaze farther into space, as well as backward in time,
and may provide us with additional answers about what else is out there.
It is deemed a time machine. With that stated, we're curious to know what you believe is out there.
Do you think the universe is infinite? And that someone exactly like you exists billions of light years away?
Let us know what you think in the comments section.
That's all for now. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to get updated with everything on future technology. Thank you for watching.